Still in the middle of our eclipse season. Such a powerful one that it's moving us beyond what can we even imagine. It's pushing us through such deep resistances, and it's really pushing things out of our system. It's really forcing our egos to surrender, to break them, to unlock them, to do something different. And it's pushing the guilt, the blame, the shame, the unworthiness. And all of those things are coming up. They're boiling inside the mind, putting pressure into the heart. But the source says to all of it, it's just an illusion of your mind that you have created for yourself. Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing today? Still in the middle of our eclipse season, but yet it's a very powerful one. Such a powerful one that it's moving us beyond what can we even imagine. It's pushing us through such deep resistances, and it's really pushing things out of our system. It's really forcing our egos to surrender, to break them, to unlock them, to do something different. And it's pushing the guilt, the blame, the shame, the unworthiness. But I used to do things this way, and this is what it means, and this is what it represents. And all of those things are coming up. They're boiling inside the mind, putting pressure into the heart. But the source says to all of it, it's just an illusion of your mind that you have created for yourself. It is the barriers and the restrictions that you created not to be with me. It is the ego little mind that says that it knows it all and it will play life the way the collective grid has created it. But beyond all of that, there's the divine source that says there's only one solution to all of it, is to believe and to know that the heart leads the way. That the heart leads the way. It is a time where we need to surrender to all those things that are coming up. This is the patience, and patience is love. Without that patience, we cannot transform anything. And this is where the planet Venus comes in. She's structured, but she is loving. And the Venetian Council, you can say, that is there to support us through this, is also there for us. The heart is a timeless space. The heart has a mind of its own that resonates only to God, the vertical connection. But there's a filter between the vertical connection of the heart and the higher mind, the little mind that says, I'm in control, I need to be in control, this is painful, this is uncomfortable, I need to push, I need to pull, I need to force, I need to separate, I need to divide, need to make it his, hers, feminine, masculine. And it doesn't stop in the mind, because it will continue creating the stories. But Divine Father, the Divine Mother within, when we surrender to that, we go beyond the veils of illusion. And that's where we find our peace. And this is where we're able to transmute these shadows that the eclipse season is bringing it up for us. because the shadows are what's preventing us to connect to our true selves. They are the veils that we have created for ourselves through different timelines. And the major one, which is coming through, is the operations of the causal body. Because when the eclipses align, the causal body comes forth. The cause of this experience, the cause of your trauma, the cause of your thought patterns, why you have chosen to believe, to think a certain way, to become the victim in all these dimensions. So, because there is such unconditional love from our source, it pushes us in this direction where the universal clock says this is the time right now for the causal body to be liberated. So, all your other timelines and dimensions of your past and your future, the linear expressions that we have of these illusionary timelines, are all becoming one. And all are becoming one in the space of the heart. So, this allows the ego mind to break itself and fall down on our knees and accept our true selves. Literally, to go beyond that space. It is the most powerful thing when we can see through the eyes of the source, beyond the persona, beyond what we're taught, beyond what the collective society is telling us of how things should be and how we should think. They are what create the pain and the resistance in ourselves. So we go deeper in that space and we surrender. Surrender doesn't mean you do nothing. Surrender, that means you're doing what brings you into your heart. Surrender, that means you connect to your vertical connection to your source. Even right now, I'm talking about this. Where does your focus go? It should be always vertical to your source. You will never find any answers around you. Horizontally, you can only share your light. We receive vertically. Trees go up, grow upwards. We build tall buildings upwards. They're all representation for us to stretch our consciousness towards that source. And when these times occur with these eclipses and the planetary moves, they're all telling us which vibration connect to and how to maintain that tone of that vibration after the eclipse passes. So we can clear the field of our beliefs, the experiences that made us, and the illusion that we decided to live in this life. So, of the matrix, it is not to destroy it, it is to transform it. It is not to kill the ego, it is to guide the ego towards the proper direction of perception. So, during this time period where we connect to these higher dimensions and the veils become thin, the discomfort in our bodies is what's guiding us to become more open and connected with our divine selves. With every pressure comes a great expansion, and every expansion comes to a great pressure. It's a never-ending cycle. We have to accept it. It will not always be peaches and cream, but it will go up and down. But the acceptance of both of those realities, just like we have day and we have night, The cycles will never end. It will never always be perfect, but you can always return to the source. That is where perfection is knowing how to find that balance and the neutral perspective to life and the surroundings. Even Dalai Lama has its ups and downs. Even Buddha had his ups and downs. And even Yashua had his own pains. As how powerful he was, still he was on a cross bleeding, and yet he saw the beauty in all. So, forgiveness to ourselves in this moment and just relaxing into that pressure allows us to accept and to transform from the karmic patterns that we have repeated in many lifetimes. And these many lifetimes we're feeling now is because we have the power to liberate them from this moment here and become the effect in other dimensions. Because the cause of existence runs through the space of the still mind, a patient and acceptive heart.